Hi again, it's Cynthia. So we know Miami is a city of immigrants, just like the United States is a country of immigrants. And behind me, we have two examples of how people have traveled here to this part of the world. So we have above me a raft that transported some Cuban immigrants. And behind me, we have a boat that transported some Haitian immigrants. So the story I've heard is that there were about 5 people who came on the Cuban raft, including a little girl, and that it was constructed from materials found by 2 young men on a construction site. They built it, they left in the middle of the night. The boat, the Haitian boat, was actually a fishing boat that was taken, and that 7 young men came on this boat. One of the really interesting things about the Haitian boat is that if you look inside it, you can see some of the things that they had with them while they were traveling. There's some toothpaste from Russia, there's a jar of peanut butter, there are some pots and pans, maybe for holding water, and a set of flippers that they could maybe swim with if they needed to push the boat. There's also a mast with a sail on it. And this is a really common story. A lot of people immigrate to South Florida or migrate to South Florida. One of the differences between these two stories, though, is who's allowed to stay and why. And so there are specific laws in place that allow Cuban immigrants to stay, but those laws don't necessarily apply to other people. And so other people have to apply for residency and then eventually citizenship under somewhat more difficult circumstances. Part of the reason people like to think that this might be true is because of the circumstances behind why people from these different countries were leaving, that there was a dictator in Cuba, that there was oppression in Cuba, but to be fair, there have been dictators in Haiti, there's severe oppression in Haiti. Both countries have experienced economic depressions as well. And so these are just some of the reasons why anyone might try and immigrate to the United States, no matter where they were coming from. And those immigration stories come back and come around every year. Different groups of people coming and going for different reasons. And all of us are immigrants from somewhere, or we have family who have immigrated from somewhere. And so just thinking about how those are shared narratives that we all have can sort of maybe help us all come together as well.